Anyways,
that was good, bro.
Speaking of bovine farm animals, welcome to another episode of the Cinestro Core, where we about to cook on this dog shit.
I didn't know we were recording, bro. What the fuck? What
the
fuck?
Roll the song. Roll the song.
No.
The Cinestro Core, the cast. It's your weekly gold mine. Stay tuned in. Stay tuned in. They got the beats, got those comic spins. I stay tuned in. Stay tuned.
Perfect.
That's
loving it.
ridiculous. That's insane. I need to pay attention to the fucking. I was already doing some shit on my laptop. And I didn't even realize you were. How long? How long have you been recording?
That is the greatest cold open. Greatest cold open we've had thus far. Good. I didn't even let nobody know that we started recording. We just went right into it. Straight. That right there is a glimpse into the mind of the mind of a Cinestro Core member. That's a glimpse. That's a glimpse.
It was a joke.
No, it's all parody. It's all jokes. None of that serious. Just like this fucking movie that we just watched, Venom 3. Not serious at all. Welcome back to Cinestro Core, guys. We're about to be talking about, as you can tell, Venom, The Last Dance, plus some other things. It's our. How many years have we done this? This is our second or third Halloween episode. Second Halloween episode.
We're all dressed up, if y'all didn't realize.
I'm dressed up as Jalen Green. Exactly. I'm Jalen Green today.
I'm dressed up as a conservative voter in the state of Texas.
I am dressed up as the one and only Mac DeMarco, as you can see.
Nice.
I didn't
Jesus
know
Christ.
Up. This is just what I wear.
This is just me.
No one gave me a memo. I just happen to have this hat. Yeah.
He's dressed up like Morgan Wallen right now.
Oh, yeah. Where's the chair? Where's the chair?
Say the N-word.
Give me two
Morgan Wallen. Speaking of Morgan Wallen and freaking what's that boy's name? Post Malone. Why they play that shit at the end of Venom, bro? Why they play that song?
There's a Post Malone.
Why did they play any songs in Venom? They had a little too much money to spend on songs.
Nah, bro. Let me tell you about Venom, bro. Nah, this movie was not. Nah, bro. People on Twitter lied to me.
Go straight into it. Go straight into it.
Good. Some of the shit good. Let me tell you something. It's not good, but it's not bad. But it's also not good. So I have to rag on it.
That is the most
bad.
That is the most positive review you're gonna hear on the Cinestro Core today for the Venom movie.
For Venom,
is that it was not good, but it's not bad from Matthew. That's
because
it.
I'm only saying that because it somehow managed to be better than Venom. Too numb. What's it called? Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Mind you, that title and that concept, that should have been one of the hardest fucking films of the whole trilogy.
It was not Woody Harrelson, bro. This movie.
It was hard. It was hard to watch.
Nah,
it was hard to watch. It's hard to digest.
You
like
want
a nigga who eats cheese and he lactose intolerant.
So did you or did you not like it, Matthew?
I tolerated it. I didn't like it.
I take that as a no.
Now that we got the bullshit out of the way, guys, tell us how we should really feel about Venom.
Y'all saw the last episode, right? You saw my rant. Still applies. Dog shit film. Dog shit. The Sony shit didn't come through, so I'm waiting for Craven because I'm glazing. I'm glazing Craven. I promise you, that one's gonna get clipped. I'm glazing Craven. But Venom 3, Venom with a 3E, terrible. So also missed marketing opportunity. Venom: The Last Dance, get the fuck out of here. V3 Num. V3 Num. But it was just not. It was not. It didn't make any sense. I get what they're trying to go for. I guess they're trying to ham fist Null as Thanos. Null was the coolest part only because this movie fell so short.
No, dude, no, that shit was
only because that movie fell so short. Otherwise, Null is inconsequential. Null is just there. That nigga is there to be my symbiotes. They have no get. What are you doing?
I think it is.
It was too early to reveal. Like, imagine if we went to the first Avengers movie, and like the first scene was Thanos just out there doing shit. I'd be like, what the fuck?
No, not even Thanos doing shit. Thanos sitting down.
Yeah, nigga in the chair like this. He leaned forward to pick up the controller.
Also,
Bro,
Andy Serkis has no fucking shame because he went from directing the second movie to being Noel in the third one. They demoted your ass. They demoted your ass, and you still fucking work for them. That's embarrassing.
He needs to eat.
Have some fucking self-respect. Have some self-respect.
a bag is a bag. A bag is a bag. And also, I gotta say, do not say Noel is in this movie. Because Nolan's barely in this fucking movie. This Nick, oh my god, bro!
Yes,
I knew that I was watching a Venom movie, but I didn't ask to have my face spat in at the same time. If you tell me that the Donny Cates creation, Noel, the god of symbiotes, the Lord, of it's going to be in your film as the big bad, and all this does is exposit some shit in a chair, say "Go, my children," and then do the same thing at the end, saying, I'm gonna be back, guys.
Please, he said, "I'll get you."
Like, bro, it's literally just a mustache twirl. That is all he does. He shows up at the very beginning, exposits who he is, because apparently the movie couldn't think of some less clunky way to shove that in. They had to have this new character talk to no one at all. In particular, say, "I am Null. I am the god of the void." I half expected him to say,
of worlds.
Slicer of worlds, bro.
He said that?
First off,
yeah.
He says Slicer of worlds. He says Slicer of worlds.
He listed all his military accomplishments.
Yeah, he's like Prestige 10 and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Like it's just listing all of his fucking like accomplishments. I half expected him with how like cartoonish and like video. Oh my god, Luis just fucking died.
I'm sorry.
What the fuck was that?
I'm embarrassed. The Sony got to him.
I half expected him like while he was monologuing.
They missed
strike team.
I have expected him while he was monologuing to be like, "Well, ye have come for the ring, Tarnish." Like it feels like an Elden Ring fucking cutscene in the middle of the movie, and I'm like, "What the hell is this?"
He was down there. He looked like the cover for that. What's it? Shadows of Mordor.
Shadows of Mordor. Yeah,
he looked like the cover, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And I was particularly hyped for Null simply because of comic knowledge when I watched it. But now I remember this is Sony. We know what's going down, and exactly what I expected happened. Wasted character, wasted fucking first 5 minutes, wasted fucking post credit scene or mid credit scene.
I didn't even stay for those.
It's so bland too. I'm gonna go ahead and get that shit out the way. Spoilers. If you haven't seen this movie by now, don't.
Oh wait. We should probably say the plot.
There's no plot.
Do you want to describe it? Or you want me to describe it?
I'll describe it because there's somewhat of a story. So first off,
why are you lying?
It's been
why you lying?
So look, there's no plot. Look, it's not necessarily a plot or a story. Things happen in the movie. Things move on screen. Sequences occur. So essentially, the story is after the events of No Way Home, where he gets put into the Marvel universe, he comes back to the main universe where he's, on the run from the guy dying in the second one, that one detective, Patrick Mulligan, who's supposed to be Toxin, but for some reason isn't.
I know.
I don't know what the fuck. Symbiote. I don't know what that is. I don't know that one. Listerine. I don't know who the fuck that was, but that green nigga is not my goat, bro.
The shimmers, and then spoiler alert, fucking dies immediately.
It's a teal symbiote. He was double mint gum.
It's kind of a cool design, but just really wasted.
But essentially, Eddie's on the run, and it's him and Venom trying to be on the run from the authorities. Meanwhile, there's some government goons pursuing him, like the last two movies, and they're on the run from both him, and there's also Null, who is this primordial creator of the symbiotes who was betrayed by them, who sends this thing called a xenophage after them because he wants this thing called the Codex, which is a literal plot device that functions as a key that will help him. It's a MacGuffin. It's a literal MacGuffin that is embedded within Eddie so that he can free himself from the prison and take over the universe.
But it's only in Eddie when he's Venom.
When he's Venom.
Because they need to write that into the script.
No, I think the reason for that is budgetary. It has to be budgetary because this feels cheaper at the same time. Like it feels cheaper. I don't know if that's just me.
It took a hit.
Because even at the end when they have like all of the Venoms, like the various symbiotes taking over other people, it felt like a reused asset. They didn't feel like they were that different from each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the comics, like they're very different. Like
who gives a fuck?
No.
In the comics,
In the comics, it looks very different. You go for like Scream, Toxin, Poison. Like they all look very different.
Yes, it's hard to make that shit
agony, all of them, bro.
No, it's
but
not.
They all look different.
Not if you pay your fucking animators.
Also, I want to point this out. Every Iron Man suit is CGI, and in Iron Man 3, they made over 100 different unique suits. So you can do it. You can do it. They have the technology. They can. They just didn't.
Built this in a cave
with a box of scraps.
Like, Tony Stark built this in a cave with a box of scraps.
We used to say that in like the first couple of episodes, right?
It's just such a quotable line. It's such a quotable line. But it's just a film that feels simultaneously like with the way it's edited. I don't know if this is like I had to cut
to bits.
Okay, I had to make sure because I was watching it at first in theaters and then I went back and I watched it online because I was like, I'm not paying for that again. Yeah. So I went back and I watched it and I was like, no, this is the same cut. The theater didn't fuck up. There wasn't a glitch. This is how that's shot. Like a scene will be like halfway, someone will be in the process of saying a line, and then it's just like that Miles Teller, like, wait, say that again type of editing where it just cuts in the middle of it. And you're like, wait, what the fuck? Wait, what was happening there? Like there's people expositing like a bunch of scientists talking about symbiotes, and then suddenly Eddie's attached to a plane. And I was like, what did I miss? Where did he get on this plane?
They couldn't afford to fucking animate a goddamn airport. He was just on the plane.
Really?
Yeah, on some made-up airline too. That nigga showed up on some random shit. They did not think. I feel like they didn't think half of this movie through. They just kind of cobbled the shit together and like, yeah, Venom 3, V3 numb, let's go. It did not.
That's literally what it is, dude. It's just them being like, hey, people are gonna come watch this dog shit. Put the least amount of effort into it. What, Tom? You've got an idea for this fucking movie? Sure. Oh, hey, your best friend? No, you want her to help you write it and also direct this shit? Yeah, bro. Go for it. Go crazy.
I tell you what, bro. They're lucky that we're talking about this on the podcast. Because if not, I wouldn't have seen this shit at all. I'd be straight up with you. I would not have watched this.
I didn't watch it, so I couldn't do that to myself.
Be glad. I wouldn't have paid for it.
Be glad because that shit right there. I would have waited till Hulu said, "Hey, Venom 3 on here in December when that shit shows up on December 13th." Mark it. I'll watch
November 15th.
It's one of those
empty,
bro. Mine. I had one person in there, and she brought her kid. Otherwise, that shit was dead empty.
Gerardo's theater was also empty, right?
Yeah, literally just 50, me. It was just me,
bro. It was me and like
the IMAX.
It was me and like some random old white couple in like their 40s or like 50s, just sitting there like, hey. And that's how I remembered like I was alive.
I think this is
Venom big joke.
I think this is indicative. This is indicative of kind of like the state of the Spum Sea, right? It's like
Spum Sea.
They have no character without Spider-Man. These characters in these stories are nothing. But if you were to start a cinematic universe around any of Spider-Man's rogues gallery,
should have been Venom.
Venom would be the one that you would think would have the best chance of being a success rate. The problem is that it doesn't seem like they took any. I mean, how can you? You can't adapt any of the Todd McFarlane stories without Spider-Man, and I know that's understandable.
Yeah.
But it's like this character is popular, incredibly. You know, the movie made a fuck ton of money. Unfortunately, that's why we got 3 of these shits. But I think if handled correctly, you could have a Spider-Man-esque kind of origin with Venom or Agent Venom and Eddie Brock, and you could have made something out of this, I think, and fill not fill the void left behind by Spider-Man, because that's not possible. But I don't know, I don't know. I just think they could have handled this whole situation.
They could have gotten competent fucking writers.
Yeah, they could have handled this. They could have handled this. They could have handled this much better. And it's just kind of a disappointment to see such a cool character like Venom, you know, be completely just fucking mishandled, man. It's atrocious. His interpretation of him is dog shit. It's just
that fucking Tom Hardy doing a stupid fucking voice.
Oh my
god! Comes on and does a stupid fucking voice. And no,
this is all it is. Everyone, close your eyes. I'm about to do the fucking audio for freaking.
Oh yeah, let's.
Eddie, I'm hungry, Eddie. We can't kill those people.
Did you have Tom Hardy in your house?
Well, Tom.
Tom,
that's all you
fan. I love Venom.
Whoever is the voice of Venom is the only reason why I paid
It's Tom Hardy.
Like,
it's Tom.
There's no way
it's
that's
Tom.
him, bro.
It is.
No, it's Tom. It is.
Yeah,
it is. 1,000.
Yes.
I swear to God. That is him. That is him.
He needs to talk like that for the rest of his life.
But honestly, as far as I'm convinced, Matt, it might as well have been you because that was spot the fuck on. That was upsettingly good.
You remember?
Eddie, you are a loser, Eddie. I'm going to eat your arms and then take off your legs and then eat your pancreas.
I mean, it's very obvious. It's very obvious that Tom Hardy's like incredibly passionate about this, and he's having like a lot of fun. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that. No, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, bitch. Don't have fun.
No fucking
make good shit, bitch. This sucks.
Look,
how can you be passionate about something and have it be dog shit? Well, Megalopolis. But how can you be? You would think that if you're passionate about something, it should not be dog shit because you want to treat it with care and respect and love. And it seems like he's just showing up. You do a stupid fucking voice. Get paid tens of millions of fucking dollars for this bullshit.
I feel
and be
like
on my merry way.
It's just like
bike riders.
The Venom movies, just like as a whole, same are not great.
It is the same voice.
Like the same voice. Guys,
the Venom
we riding bikes.
The Venom. The Venom movies, just as a whole, aren't great. Like the first one is like a movie, and you're like, the first one is like, oh, okay, cool. Like the same thing I said in the group chat, bro. The first one is like a kid coming up to you, giving you a shitty drawing. You're like, oh, okay, that's nice, right? The second one, the kid comes. Yeah, the second one, the kid comes back. He's got a switchblade. He stabs you. You're bleeding out. Then the third one is him coming back to finish the job on you and your family. Like that's it. Just doesn't. It doesn't feel like a movie that has any real substance. Like if I look at like all the dog shit we've seen in the past couple of years, right? We've got Joker 2, we've got Shazam, Herald, like some shit we don't. It's so bad we don't even talk about it on the show.
Trap,
right?
Borderlands,
Borderlands is the absolute bar for the worst thing I've ever seen. No. Megalopolis is bad, but like at least it doesn't like insult you.
Oh no. I'd watch Venom over Megalopolis. I'd watch Venom.
Almost calls you slurs.
I don't know.
Megalopolis said, "Go back to the club." Racism. In this economy, in 2024, you said that, Adam Driver. Fire everybody.
Well, he said worse in movies.
That is Black Klansman.
Black Klansman.
But the thing is, like
part of the way to the movie.
I'm not saying it.
Actually, let me get in
character. I don't know what he said.
We're trying not to get demonetized. We're trying our best.
No, what we're saying is that as far as
but I was saying,
movies,
but as far as like comic book movies go, right? There's definitely worse ones out there. We have Madam Web, we have Morbius, a film.
Think about this. Just think
same
about
company, by the way.
Think about this year. This might be the worst year in comic book movie history.
True.
I would say truly because DC they've been taking their breather and they're like we're gonna actually make something competent
until Kraven, baby.
Until Kraven is gonna
save the industry.
But
Kraven hard, but like with that Johnny Cash music on.
The thing is, the main reason why these Venom movies kept getting made is not by a critical acclaim or like fan outcry, right? It is strictly, as David was saying in the group chat, it is strictly just monetarily driven. An algorithm. It feels like an entire film that is procedurally generated via AI of this happened and then this happened and then this happened because this film is edited and chopped so bad. Because I highly doubt that anything in this film is going to surprise you or shock you or feel innovative or creative or like there's any bit of life behind it at all. Like even when like for instance, when they were decommissioning Area 51, which by the way feels like such a random subplot to throw into this film. I don't know.
It's very like cool.
That was cool.
It's very much.
Like
it's almost like on the nose,
ham-fisted. Yeah.
Because like symbiotes, aliens, Area 51, alien shit, Roswell.
If this was
make it like fucking like Vancouver, blow up Vancouver. Aliens is in Vancouver. Do that shit.
But then there's also like,
and the cast is pretty good too. You have Chiwetel Ejiofor, and you have fucking
Chitwell.
You have the chick from Ted Lasso and Fargo.
Who is that little
the white girl, the scientist,
the blonde one
girl?
Oh yeah, Juno Temple.
Oh, she's in Fargo.
Yeah,
she's in Fargo with the John Hamm season. That's her.
Yeah, the most recent one.
Oh my god, I almost forgot she was talented because of this.
It's because of the script they gave her.
I was watching it and I was like, there's so many characters in here that aside from Eddie and Venom feel like they are in completely different movies.
Because that's the only thing these movies care about. Tom Hardy's only interested in this weird incestuous kind of psychosexual relationship between Venom and Eddie. No. And that's the only thing that interests him. So he's like, that's the only thing I want to explore. That's the only thing I have fun doing. That's the only thing that's worth pursuing. And everything else falls to the wayside.
But that's not too far off from the comic. I'm not gonna lie. That's not too far off. That's kind of close. That's kind of close. But the thing is, if it was presented better in the actual film, if the films had merit or substance, it would be great. Like, it's very predictable. For instance, when they're on the plane, right? When it just jump cuts to them on the plane, you see that Xenophage gets chopped up in the engine, which, by the way, that engine's on fire. Those people are going to die when that plane crashes.
Not exactly. Because planes can land with one engine, depending on the circumstances.
Thank you, Engineer Matthew.
Not. Oh God! Resident aerospace engineer.
Unless it's Boeing, and that shit. If that's a Boeing, kill yourself. It's over.
That engine.
Or be a whistleblower, and Boeing can just kill you.
That engine was on fire, Matt. They're not making it. They're not making it.
Trust me.
But what always really stupid is like that Xenophage gets chopped up, right? Mm-hmm. That Xenophage gets chopped up. It gets like run through that, right? And you see it goes down and it falls on that like family's it falls down on that that family's like RV, that hippie family's RV, and then it reassembles itself.
You know who that
is? And then it cuts right there.
Yes, we know who that is.
Kurt Connors.
Kurt Connors.
The Lizzie.
He has no work. He has no work.
This is my problem with this shit, bro. This is my biggest problem with Sony and movies in general. They cast the same niggas. They don't understand, bro. You cannot cast the same people in the same universe. That is Kurt Connors.
It's not the same universe, though.
I don't give a fuck about multiverse. I don't give a shit.
They don't even know that in movies, bro. Why would we know that?
They don't know it. Continuity. They should have known better.
Also, Lana Ubach, she's amazing. I love her. She's in Coco.
But also, the
hippie wife.
She had 3 lines. Don't mention her.
When the Xenophage falls down and then reassembles itself, and then it jump cuts to Area 51, and they have that very volatile acid. I was like, they're gonna use that on the thing, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
a literal giant steaming bowl of foreshadowing. Like, to quote Deadpool, it is a literal steaming bowl, bro.
It's just like a machine that sprays acid on stuff for no fucking reason.
And I'm just like,
bro,
just take it apart. Just take it apart. Why do you have this? Just move it.
It's the aliens, bro. Because that's what the story, like my dad likes to say, because that's what the story said. The story said it had to be. The script said it had to be. That's what the script said. It had to be there.
But then it's also like this weird subplot of that one scientist lady and her getting struck by lightning with her brother. I was like, who the fuck is this supposed to be?
It did come out of nowhere. They introduced another main character with a new backstory 30 minutes into the movie.
Yeah.
It was not early.
I was already tuned out, and they said, "Hey,
bro,
here's this person.
Learn this woman's name."
And then at the very end, where she's like got super speed powers and she's purple, I was like, "Who the fuck is she?" And then I thought about it some more. I was like,
"Quicksilver.
Is it supposed to be Scorn?"
That's what it's supposed to be, bro.
It is Scorn.
Yeah, Scorn.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, Scorn is a symbiote in the comics who is like part symbiote, part technical organic virus. So she's like a cyborg symbiote, right? She fucks. She's awesome. She does not have super speed. She is not Barry fucking Allen. Like I didn't. I was like, what? What do you mean? It's the lightning.
Adaptation.
Yes,
it's the lightning,
baby.
Bro, you
but
don't
it
get
doesn't.
it.
You don't
It
get
doesn't
it.
even.
You don't get it.
But
more like
but
adaptation.
But what my question is, if symbiotes amplify like the characteristics of the human body, right? Does that mean that the lightning is like in her body? Like what the fuck does that
she had
mean?
lightning in her body. You don't
think
what?
You didn't see the
by
scar?
lightning, dumbass.
I know,
in her forever.
but the lightning doesn't stay.
AZ, it's
bro,
called
are you a fucking scientist?
Foreshadowing, bro.
That's not how electricity works.
Your eyes are not
That's
open.
not how that works.
AZ, it's made up.
Do you know what
Please
your synapses are? Your synapses are literal electrical signals that your brain sends.
No,
but they're not
body.
batteries.
They're not. Watch your mouth.
But they're not. They're not batteries,
AZ,
Louis.
You're right now.
They don't hold a charge.
You're thinking of this a billion times more than Tom Hardy and his best friend.
But what bothers me is like within the sense of the world building. I don't care. All right, it's a fantasy fucking comic book movie about pieces of alien cum that contain a fucking Kurt Cobain lookalike in the middle of a cage made of other alien cums. Fine, whatever, fine, whatever. But at least have some sense. At least have some sense, right? I hate you so much. I just got that. I hate you so fucking much. But at least make it make sense within the world building and context of.
Also, my question:
at least
how the fuck did Venom know about that machine?
Which one?
The acid machine. No, there's no fucking reason he should know what that is.
That is true. He never saw the acid get used.
It must be a scene that was also fucking cut.
Yes.
He just
okay.
This is me.
The only way I can infer that is because the symbiotes have like the memories and stuff of their hosts via the codex and like the way that they like symbiotically combine. Which, by the way, symbiotes are supposed to be compatible with a person. It's not just they hop from person to person and it automatically works. Perfect. That's not how that fucking works. They literally said that in the first and second movie, but never mind.
The symbiote that was attached to Patrick left him for dead, so he wasn't compatible. That doesn't make any fucking sense though, because that's supposed to be him in the comics. And also, I like the only thing I can infer is that when Venom was attached to that one scientist who I think their nickname is only Christmas. I don't know if they have an actual name in the film, but when they were attached to, oh my god, this is their name, Dr. Christmas. When they were attached to Dr. Christmas, I guess had the memory of the acid planted in, and they're like, Eddie, we know where to put the xenophage. That's what we're going to do.
Fucking Venom turned Russian.
But if there's one part of this movie, if there's one part of this movie,
Comrade Venom.
If there's one part of this movie more than anything that has pissed me off, that I think about it more and more, is the interjection of Kurt Connors and his little Manson family on their road trip. Because for some reason, there is a family full of people. It's like a mom, a dad, a boy, a girl, and a dog. Your typical National Lampoon ass family, right? They're on a cross country vacation.
Typical nuclear family.
Yeah. And they've emptied. They randomly will say this in the movie. Like they'll just exposit this because apparently the family was not on the same page. They're like, that's why we emptied out our life savings, because it's your dad's fucking life dream to go see an actual alien. And I was like, okay, weird, but I think this is just like a one-off gag. Hopefully they're not like a cornerstone of the film. They are. They are, for some godforsaken reason, they are.
Buddy.
At the very
the little kid was so cute.
Fuck, this movie sucks.
He was friends with Tom.
But
it's called the heart of the film, AZ. You don't get this
pathos,
shit,
motherfucker.
Yeah,
do you know it?
Bro, no. Hollows from Bleach have more heart than this. I could have my shit Mortal Kombated out of my chest like Kano, and I would have more heart. But for some reason, like they're in the film, and there's a line that starts to stick with you whenever the daughter says it of, I don't know how TPS hasn't taken us away yet. And that was a joke. Eddie. That was supposed to be a joke. But the daughter's like, I'm serious, right? And then there's a point where they get to Area 51 and there's a hole in the fence. and through that hole in the fence, they rip it open and they pass into a secluded government place where you will be shot on sight.
AZ.
And I'm like,
AZ, I need you to calm the fuck down, bro.
But like, no, I'm genuinely.
You're thinking about this way too hard.
Look, look.
AZ, let me explain. I didn't watch. Listen,
for it.
I didn't watch this bullshit ass movie.
This nigga think it's real life.
I know. You were putting too much thought into this. These motherfuckers don't give a shit about this. No, you're thinking about it too much. They're just like, Tom, go have fun with your fucking best friend. Let her direct this bullshit. Have fun doing your stupid gay ass little voices. Call it a fucking day. And that's it. That's literally what happened.
We can't make a movie like this.
And then they're just like, hey, there's literally nothing in this movie. We need reshoots. Call that motherfucker who was in the other Spider-Man movie. We'll connect this bullshit. Call Reese Fonz. Call it a day.
They got the wrong other Spider-Man actor. They're trying to
exactly.
It's just
they're like, fucking get Norman Osborn. Nah, you got the wrong scientist, brother.
Yeah, something of a.
They had to get fucking Dane DeHaan. the fuck
he needs it.
I would please revive that boy's career.
Okay, all in all, just to
rate it.
Look, just to keep it as summarized as possible. It is a film that is cut to bits. Its narrative doesn't make sense. It falls on its own world building, and it is just a film that does not even take itself or the audience seriously.
But
and the fact that each of us, Miss Chen, look. That is the one saving grace. Actually, this movie made me realize how much I want to fuck Miss Chen.
Saving grace. One silver lining.
But that's a silver lining. But all in all, this is a film that speaks for itself. And the fact each of us, the fact that each of us were the only person in our respective theaters watching this, except for like one other group of people, says a lot. All in all, I'm giving this film a 4. At best.
Nice.
Just because Venom's first line was "Hola, bitches," and I thought that was hilarious.
You mean
it was called appropriation?
Hola, bitches.
I thought that was so stupid. I was like, I know what I'm getting.
I thought it was stupid, and it made me take off immediately.
But every
stereotypical Mexican gang members ever, and they said. They call him ese vato cabrón. I was like, oh no, y'all doing this.
They did say culero.
They said culero. I was like, okay, bet. We like that one. But everything
my mom is dead, culero.
They also did not say ese. That's you. That's you
being racist.
That's you or projecting.
That's more like American Chicano. That's not like
Matt said. Matt saw brown people.
I watched 21 Jump Street. My fault. I was watching 22 Jump Street. My fault. I watched 22.
What do you say? What Matt said?
His name is Little Sleepy.
My name is Sleepy, huh? Man, let's go watch the Lakers play the Dodgers, man.
Let's go watch the Raiders. Let's go watch the Raiders.
That sounds like Jonah Hill in 22 Jump Street, bro. Oh, God.
I can't do stereotypical.
His name Hefe.
But yeah, I got a 4 out of 10. Luis, if you had to give a hype meter for how much?
Negative 30.
Negative 60.
I'll bite a fucking bullet before I watch this bullshit, bro. Absolutely not. I'll kill myself live on the fucking pod, bro, with a 50 cal. blow my shit up, bro. Before I watch this fucking bullshit. I'm not watching it. It's a fucking disgrace to cinema. Comic book movies are washed. They're cooked.
He watched Megalopolis.
Right, but come on. At least that was not this. But
we knew it was gonna be bad.
Craven is coming. That's when the tide will turn.
Yes,
it will save comic book movies.
Cinema's back.
This is a negative 5,000 hype meter for me. I'm never watching this bullshit.
Gerardo, what's your rating, bro?
This movie's like a 2. I
2.
I purposefully avoided looking at the screen a lot of the time. I was trying to text y'all so y'all would entertain me because it was just fucking. It's horrible. It's not a good movie. Tom Hardy should be tried at The Hague. His best friend should be there hanging with him. Like, just not. No.
She has a name, but we keep not saying.
I don't care. She shouldn't have a name in Hollywood. No more.
No more.
You're blacklisting her?
I'm blacklisting her. Dude.
Kelly Marcel.
Kelly Marcel.
Kelly Marcel, you're never working in this town again.
Count your days, Kelly.
Allegedly, in Roblox. Yeah, what about you?
What do you got, Matt? What's
Matthew,
the most positive rating you can give this?
You know, even though I said, you know, hey, bro. Speaking of, they said the big black one. I was like, what? What
I
did
said
me?
They're talking about me. They wanted me, bro.
I said
Mrs. Chen. How did you know?
No, for real, this movie was definitely rating, bro. This movie was definitely
dog shit.
Good.
Dog.
It's not worth. I told you guys it's not gonna be past a 5 on my rating. It's maybe at most like a 3.5, maybe a 4. And that's being super generous.
4 is really high, honestly.
I gave it a 4.
Y'all saw.
I was high off my ass. Bro. That's what I saw. That's why I love it.
The old fashioned was in my system like a symbiote. I was in there talking about.
Oh my god!
I was off a Fireball and I still felt sober. That's how bad this movie was.
It killed
sober with rage.
It killed my buzz, dude.
Your buzz,
yeah.
Well, you can tell that Tom Hardy's Oscar nomination for this film is out the door. Let's talk about another film that may or may not be getting an Oscar nomination. The motherfucking Marlon Brando biopic.
Marlon, you made him black.
Marlon
Black.
Marlon Wayans.
Marshawn Brando.
Marlon Brando is crazy.
Is he a fucking player for the Seahawks? Oh wait, that'd be Marshawn. Fuck.
The Marlon Brando.
The Marlon Brando.
Yes, sir. My goat, Billy Zane, about to fucking cook. I'm gonna show y'all the picture. I'm gonna pull that.
Billy
shit
Zane
up.
might be my favorite part of The Boys when he just appears randomly.
Billy Zane is in The Boys.
You don't remember
The Boys?
Yeah, I don't.
He was
get
in
it.
there.
Who the fuck is he?
Y'all don't get it.
Yeah, not real fans. He's got little cameos. He's Billy Zane in The Boys.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah. Whatever.
But anyways, there's a biopic coming out, and Billy Zane.
I'm about to show
Marlon
y'all.
Brando.
I'm about to show y'all.
It's called Waltzing. It's called Waltzing with Brando.
Look at my goat. Look at my goat.
He's also producing it.
My god.
Yeah. He literally looks
so
like
upsetting.
Him, bro. Word for word.
He looks so much like him.
Look at this. You know what's... Look at the comparison. Tell me that's not the same nigga, bro.
Why couldn't they have just done this for that guy in Alien Romulus?
Yeah.
Cast an actor who look like him.
Yeah, just cast Billy Zane.
Cast Billy Zane.
Billy Zane plays every guy. Yeah. I didn't even know this was happening. This
might be an Oscar winner because if you know movies and you know Hollywood,
I don't know, bro. If the movie sucks dog shit,
that's the thing.
He's not getting nominated for anything.
That's the thing. If it's good the way I hope it is, Oscar winner.
Rami Malek won for Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yes, so that made a lot of money and a lot of people saw it.
Yes, Bohemian Rhapsody,
and it's also
wasn't great.
Right. It's all right.
Yeah, but it wasn't great.
Sure, if it was,
if this movie's passable. If this movie's passable, he's probably getting a nomination.
It's very by the numbers, but
I think they'll win off of the looks alone. Bro.
I think you're right. If Billy Zane's
prosthetic
performance
is amazing.
Good, actually you're right because what's her face? The chick from Bridget Jones' Diary. I forget her name.
Yeah,
she won for playing. Was it Judy Garland in an atrocious movie? For Judy is the name of she won, and that movie sucks.
Oh she beat. Could she beat? But it made me mad.
Yeah.
Wakanda.
I forgot. It's off. I forgot. I don't know it off the top of my head.
You forgot that the Academy has a hard-on for biopics.
You're right.
Somehow.
No, they do, and they like actors playing real life people, and
they
Marlon Brando's an icon, a legend, despite all the problematic shit. Bro, so you're right. If Billy Zane's performance is good,
if Iron Claw had made it in time for the Oscar window, I guarantee you that shit would have won, bro. It should have won.
It was in time for the Oscar window.
Let me see.
I thought it didn't make it by like a month or something.
No, it made it. I just think. Oh, I don't remember. Or was it that part of the joke y'all playing on me, you motherfuckers?
Bro, I'm looking through.
And I said the next The Ric Flair movie.
I'd watch that.
What's crazy is after we said that, I googled it. There's actually a Ric Flair movie coming out eventually.
Yeah.
So like we weren't too far off.
I didn't find it hard to believe. That's why it was so good. No,
we
just want to mention Billy Zane and his
Yeah.
possible Oscar nomination.
That's
for playing
impressive.
Marlon Brando.
I forgot about Billy Zane
Glazers on this channel.
I forgot about Billy Zane. I'm not gonna lie because you know what reminded me Billy Zane existed. I watched Zoolander for the first time like a week ago, and he's just in that as himself.
American, yeah.
And I was like, oh, fuck, right? What's he doing?
Playing Marlon Brando in a biopic.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Not a biopic, but he's playing Marlon Brando.
That is interesting though. Good on
Real.
Billy Zane. Good on Billy Zane.
Good job, Billiam. We're proud of you. I hope he kills it. I hope he fucking murders it as Marlon Brando. Speaking of murderers, bro, let's talk about our Halloween theme today. We're talking about slashers. Our number one slashers ranked. I don't know if we're going to be doing characters or movies. Last year, I think we did our movies, our favorite Halloween movies. So this year, we're going to take a little bit more in depth. We're going to talk about our favorite Halloween slasher characters.
Can we extend this from slashers to horror movie monsters in general, like antagonists?
Also, are we making a list, or is it just kind of like an open discussion?
Mm-hmm.
I love how we discuss this on the pod and never beforehand.
Yeah. That's the Cinestro core way.
We going.
Great podcast.
I'm going first. My favorite slasher is the STD from It Follows.
The STD from It Follows.
The ST demon. That's what you're thinking.
ST demon.
Shit.
Nice. Sexually transmitted demon. Nice.
The ST demon is crazy.
That's what
I call it. I don't remember what it's
called.
called.
What are we doing?
We can make it up.
We're just cooking off the dome.
Let's go get okay. Off the dome. I'm gonna say this right now. If I had to pick one of my favorite horror movie monsters, slashers, antagonists, whatever the fuck we're calling this list, my number 2, actually no, in my top 3, in no essential order, I'm putting The Thing from John Carpenter's The Thing. I think so fucking.
Buddy.
I've seen The Thing so many goddamn times, and that is one of the.
I saw
bro,
it
the first
school. It's pretty good.
The first time I watched The Thing, I was literally like, I was like 10 or 12 years old, and I was flipping through the channels, and I saw The Thing on the TV guide, and I was like, oh, the Fantastic Four character got a solo movie, and I see a dude. I see a dude fucking put his hands to defibrillate a guy's chest, and the chest eats his arms, and then a head sprouts out of the body.
And
I was like,
so hard, bro.
This is not the 4, but this is still fantastic. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. This is amazing. This is cinema.
Get him out of here.
Get him out of here. This isn't 4, but it's still fantastic.
I love that movie, dude.
Kurt
Russell,
Miles Teller,
Keith David. Like, there's so many good parts to it, and also it's just such a great practical effect and such a great concept for a creature that has almost no lore really or background outside of like maybe like some comics, right, and a couple interviews with John Carpenter, but there's no like concrete cinematic lore for it, and I love that. The mystery of this weird little goopy freak. Oh God, it's so fucking cool.
Yeah, Venom. What about you, Matt? You pick one.
Man,
go ahead, Sheeple. Pick Jason.
Ain't nobody scarier than Donald Trump. The
Apprentice,
brother.
But if I had to pick, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas, that nigga Freddy Jason don't scare me. I'm not scared of you. None of them scare me, bro.
Don't say the white family can get out.
Pussy. They're all pussy to me, bro. They're not real. Now you know who is scary? The little 8-legged motherfucker, a spider. I'm scared of that shit. I hate it.
From what movie?
From Arachnophobia?
Real shit. Yes. Arachnophobia.
From them.
Great movie. Great movie.
But if I had to pick like a slasher,
or just pick a...
I don't know. I guess Freddy, because like I like to enjoy my dreams. If that nigga pop up in there, I might have a problem. I might have an actual problem. I'd be like,
he's also.
Why are you here? First of all, my dreams are filled with despair. You don't want to be here. You don't want to be in this environment. Go somewhere. Go hunt another nigga house. Go somewhere else.
Also, demons aren't real, but pedophiles very much are, and Freddy is a pedophile.
He's a pedophile. He drizzy. I mean, allegedly.
that was gonna be
Diddy.
That was gonna be my
Diddy
pick.
Kruger. Diddy
No,
Kruger.
no Diddy.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
Diddy Kruger. I got one. I think.
All right, go for it.
I really like just because this image sticks with me a lot. It might not be the scariest thing, but when I first watched this movie, and I think this creature kind of really did freak me out. It was the man with the fire in his face from Insidious, the first one. They had the red face. Yeah, Darth Maul. Yeah.
Darth Maul.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Scary as fuck. Yeah. I'm trying not to pick, Freddy, Jason, whatever.
I know, but it's like you could have picked a good one. That's why I'm
Bitch, you picked the thing, the one creature that literally has no shape and no fucking.
That's what makes him cool.
You're talking about this guy right here, the red-faced demon from Insidious?
Yeah, the red-faced demon from Insidious.
That shit funny as hell to me.
Oh God!
Really? Oh damn!
That nigga is behind niggas just creeping.
He looks like the.
Damn! All right, fuck me. Fuck next.
He looks.
You pick some other ones. Jesus Christ!
Is it my turn?
Look at this.
Yeah,
look at this meme. Look at this meme I'm about to show y'all, bro.
Oh,
I would
God.
laugh if this nigga popped up behind me. I'd be like, "Boy, don't do that shit to me ever again. You hilarious."
Luis out here afraid of one of the last two sons of Dathomir, bro.
You talking about this guy right here?
Yeah, bro. That's scary as fuck.
That got you, bro.
You talking about Savage Opress?
Oh my
God. Oh God.
Whatever,
man.
That nigga not scary, bro. I slap him right now.
That ain't Darth Maul, nigga. That's Maul.
Booga.
That nigga said he's scared of STDs, bro. Grow up.
The ST demon. No, the ST demon is actually a good pick. That thing is actually upsetting.
That is a great pick. Yeah.
That is actually fucking
Can I
terrifying.
change it to the crawlers from The Descent?
That's a good one.
That's a great
Why was that not one?
That's a great one. Why was that not your first pick?
I was spitballing. I was, getting a room.
You were bullshitting.
I was bullshitting, Yeah,
the crawlers around.
The crawlers from The Descent. Them motherfuckers scary as shit.
That's fair.
Great movie, The Descent. Everyone check it out. Terrifying blind vampires.
You know what? Oh, that's easy.
Like vampire monsters, yeah.
I'm not scared of them either, bro. Nothing.
What else? You got some more?
It's not really what we're scared of, but I got another one that I really like.
Which one?
And I know it's basic, but it's Art the Clown.
Stop! Fuck you!
I think it's fun. I think it's fun,
bro.
Fuck those.
I never thought I would say this, but I agree so much with Luis. Art the Clown is not that guy.
No,
he's not that guy. They talk. No.
Is that from Terrifier?
No. Yeah. All of the Terrifier films are barely films. They're just Happy Tree Friends episodes, but live action. They are just facilities for gore. There's no substance, no narrative, no characters, no real protagonist. There's nothing. There's literally nothing.
I can get that. Can I change my answer?
Clown?
No. You can have that whack.
I wasn't gonna have that whack ass pick. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck what you think.
Art the Clown just look like a regular ass goofy ass nigga. Bro.
He really does, bro. You have so many better clowns, bro.
I could kill Art.
I would say both original Tim Curry and the the Skarsgård Pennywise. Both of those are superior clowns.
I mentioned another one. I don't think it's scary, but I think if I saw it in real life, it would terrify the shit out of me. A xenomorph.
I ain't worried about that drooling ass monster.
Nah.
Wow.
Nah.
What? You're not worried about a xenomorph?
Boy, Matt, I will pull up your group chat messages from when you were talking about Alien. You were talking about you're about to piss yourself, bro. Don't lie. Don't lie on your name like that. In space, no one can look. Nah, in space, no one can hear you scream, but they can see you piss your shorts, bro. Don't lie.
Don't scream. Nigga.
Don't lie. We know.
I don't scream, fella.
I'm scared of the. No, I'm scared. You know, I'm scared of. I'm scared of the face huggers. I don't care about nothing else. I'm scared of the face huggers.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I'm scared of that. But the xenomorph itself, peace square up, bro. I swear to God, silver tooth motherfucker.
I'm not squabbing with it. I'm not squabbing
with it either.
I'll win every time.
No, its entire body is a knife. I'm not doing that. I'm not fighting that.
Me too. I don't care.
Its hands are knives. Its legs are knives. All right. Look. I will say purely, he's not really like scary. Like I would genuinely like put the paws on this nigga if I saw him. but I like him just for how fun he is. Chucky. I like Chucky.
Oh, so, yeah.
Chucky's quite fun.
Yeah.
Chucky is just fun. He's
a trans and queer.
He's an ally.
Icon.
He's an ally. This is actually funny, but Mancini in the show literally has him have a conversation with one of the teens who like is gay but doesn't want to tell his dad. He's like, "Hey, don't worry, I got a queer son too." He's like, "Really?" He's like, "Yep, gender neutral." And I'm like, ally. I got a queer ally. Let's fucking go. We stand a murderous ally king.
I got
Let's
another
go.
one. I got one that I think are cool, but they're kind of scary. They're not just vampires, but they're the Reapers from Blade 2. The ones with their mouths open.
The Arbiters.
The three. When Guillermo.
Yeah, buddy. Them hoes go hard. They're pretty scary, and they go crazy. I'd be scared if I saw one of those motherfuckers.
Not me.
That's fire. That's fire.
Leatherface, iconic.
Leatherface is just look. He's just disabled.
Because
he's just disabled. He's not that scary.
Movie felt so real.
Average Trump supporter.
That's like
the guy from Hatchet. I like him.
From Hatchet,
that big back dude.
Yeah. Holy shit, that movie.
Not a horror movie.
Fucking terrified me.
Any deformed, disabled person from like The Hills Have Eyes or Wrong Turn, and those you know what I mean? Like, I know what he means. Inbred, deformed motherfuckers.
The local yokels
who live in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, them motherfuckers. Those are scary as shit.
Two more. I got one. The incest xenomorph baby from Romulus, because that shit looks scary. And then, not a horror movie, but still a scary ass character. The fucking clown from Legion that was doing the little. That shit was.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about.
That shit was unsettling.
Legion, the FX show.
No, Legion, the angel, Paul Bettany going around killing as an angel.
He saves the diner full of people.
Oh, with the Archangel Michael, and he's just smoking shit. Yeah.
That movie sucks.
I got another
Tokyo
clown.
Drift.
Movie
the white boy from Tokyo
I got a
Drift.
group of clowns.
A group of clowns. The killer clowns from outer space.
Yeah.
Okay.
My God.
Can we agree on this one?
No. I agree.
They're
not
scary.
They're
not scary.
No, they're not scary, but they're fun.
No, it's their concept of how they turn you into like a cotton candy cocoon. They just put a straw in there and they drink you. That upsets me. I don't like that. That freaks me the fuck out.
That's how I want to go.
That freaks me the fuck out. If I were to say two more, I would say Pennywise.
I'll go for it. Pennywise.
I would say Pennywise the Clown. Honestly, either version, because Pennywise the Clown was the very first. When I was 4 years old, I saw the original It miniseries, and that was the first thing that ever cemented me as having an actual fear. To this day, I don't fuck with clowns.
We had a closet with just a VHS where you could see its face.
No, it wasn't a closet. It was a rack that held VHSs that was on the mounted on the wall. So it wasn't even a closet. You had to walk by it every day.
I dead ass, like, I've been banned from 3 different haunted houses in DFW for punching the clowns.
Really?
Fuck you. No, dead ass. I don't fuck with clowns. I don't fuck with get that shit off my screen. Get that shit off my screen. Get that shit off my screen. I just don't like clowns, bro.
Next Halloween.
AZ's gonna have a panic attack. Chill, bro.
Next year, we're all gonna dress up as clowns and go to your house.
Do you want to be shot?
Maybe.
You will be shot.
I have another one.
And then lastly, my very last one is not even scary, but I just think conceptually they fuck. The Yautja, the Predators. I don't want to say I love the Predators. I don't want that to be flipped. I don't want that to be
the truth comes out. The truth comes out.
I like the Yautja, because they're like creatures that are monsters, but they have like a culture. Get the fucking put down the goddamn clown. For our audio listeners, he keeps on getting a photo of Art the Clown and waving at the camera.
I don't know why you don't like Art the Clown.
And
scares you. He actually scares you.
Gerardo just sent a picture of a clown in the group chat and was like, "Ooh, scary."
You son of a bitch! I fucking just saw that.
You love Predators. We get it. You fucking
you love Diddy.
You love Diddy.
Drake Enjoyer.
Yautja, you mean Epstein, bitch? We get it.
Okay, wait. Okay,
all right, Luis, go ahead. Move on to yours.
Last one.
AZ, what are those little guys that aren't the gremlins? They're like a little, like they have a little scary mouth and they like speak Portuguese.
The Minions.
The Critters?
I like the Critters.
Oh my god!
From what?
That's a deep cut,
They're from
dude.
Critters.
Critters. They're
I
literally
remember the name.
They're literally like small little cotton balls with like carnivorous mouths, and they reproduce really fast.
Here's one, just because it has a movie, so it technically counts, even though the movie's absolute dog shit. But I really did think this was scary when I was in like high school. Slender Man.
Get the fuck. Wembanyama? Bro, I ain't scared of that. I wish David was here to defend that. Wembanyama, bro, that's why. My goal,
man. As someone who was a literal child when that came out, that shit was scary.
That shit was scary, right?
I was a baby. I was like
12. I was like 12.
I was never afraid of fucking well-dressed albino Kevin Durant. Like really, that's your fear.
I was, but I played the game. I played the game on the school laptop, and that shit would scare the fuck out of me. So I think I'm traumatized.
That boy was on illegal sites. He was on websites.
Oh god. Maybe you like the Predators.
AZ, you're literally on record.
Clipped.
You're on
That's
record saying it. You're on record.
That's getting clipped. That's getting clipped.
I make the clips. I'm making it.
Speaking of clips, that is it for today's episode of the Cinestro Core. Huge thanks to everybody who tuned in today. Keep the excitement going by following us on all platforms at Cinestro Corp. No S. We've got an epic lineup this year that you guys do not want to miss. Closing out the year strong. Got some good movies coming up. Gladiator, Wicked, Craven, and that, all that. Remember to smash that like and subscribe button so y'all never miss a beat. Show us some love by leaving us a stellar 5-star review wherever you catch this podcast. Spread the word about our podcast and YouTube channel far and wide. Share with your family, your friends, y'all's entire network. Until next time, stay cool. God damn. Stay cool. Stay in school, stay cool, stay scary, and we'll see y'all on the next episode of the Cinestro Core. Peace.
We're the kings of the screen, yeah. Cinestro Core, we're the dream, yeah. New episode Saturday afternoon. We in your ear, that comic book crew. More good it takes what we do. Cinestro Core, we're the